Be strong for the pay per view event is going to start in just a few hours from now. Hopefully, you have bought the pay per view already. If you haven't, then please purchase it from the link in the description and also in the chat. Let me just pin the chat that I wrote. So the lineup is as follows. First match is between Sandris Sedis and Yordan Tsonev. Second match is going to be between Brandon Elsesser and Plamen Dimitrov. That's going to be left hand, I assume, first, and then later on they will go right handed as well. And the third event, the final match, fourth match, will be between Devon No Limits Larratt and Yordan Sonev on the left arm. So these are the matches. I think I just wait a second, guys. My man, capture the configure. Yeah. Devon trying to build his European legacy with guys of age smaller than his own experience in arm wrestling. How cute. This statement is valid and kind of makes sense only in arm wrestling, not in many other sports. Controls. I don't know. I set the exposure of configure of this webcam, but it's reset once again to a weird kind of brightness. Restore default. Devon Light is 100% natural. Yes, he is. Devon trying to build his European legacy. East versus West really spoiled us by giving us so many well-known matches names, and then yeah, I can't buy anything. I can buy. I can buy. Against referees equals unfair loss. There's that Pradeep. Good morning, all Pradeep maniacs. You are glowing, Pradeep. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how Pradeep lost weight, maybe 1 or 2 kilos, but I did some workout. We'll talk about that uh, some other days in some other live stream. Logitech webcam software. So, guys, tell me your prediction about Devon versus Yordan. That's the main event. Sandris say this and Yordan. People are kind of assuming already. Even Yordan mentioned it a couple of times that his left is, he believes it is better than Sandris, and he will give Devon a better fight than what Sandris did at Arm Wars in January. That's what the common assumption is. And that match was not one sided. It was really close. Devon versus Sandris. It was close. Devon was redlining throughout the match. So if Yordan is even slightly stronger than Sandris in the right areas, I think this match is on. This match is on. It can go either way. It can really go either way. I'm still trying to find out how I Logitech webcam software motion quick capture. I guess I'm gonna have to do the live stream with this quality only. Not much I can do now. Maybe I can turn off these lights, but then it kind of slows down. And I should have really checked it before. Why Pradeep's forearm is glowing? Because of the exposure. No quality, my friend. Did you say quality? Did I? I don't remember. Politele, Pradeep's getting in shape for his big match versus Carolyn Looms. Loomis. Yeah. What is your face kind of looks like Rey Mysterio's face to me. Maybe I am Rey Mysterio. So Devonlight versus Yordan Tsonev. First, let's talk about Sandris versus Yordan. That's the first match. Let's see what the chat says. There was supposed to be a pre what do we call it, like a free view to kind of match, undercard match, only one match. It has not started yet on their channel, I guess. Be strong arm wrestling, by the way, guys, please give Umesh a subscribe. Like when I do this now the exposure and everything it looks kind of good, but as soon as the hand goes down it's like totally messed up. Who wins? Andres Jordan. That is a right arm super match, by the way. Right arm super match. Let me try for the one final time to correct this exposure. I'm opening the same software that I opened early on, but I'm not sure why it isn't working right now. Pradeep619 saying Jordan easily beats Sandris in a hook. That's interesting. Now that's interesting. I am favoring Sandris as of now in that match. Maybe with a 5-1 victory. How much time after the match? After the first match is second one. So first match is Sandris versus Yordan. Then there are two matches between that. Brendan Elsesser versus Plamen Dimitrov, left and right, and then the main event. So I would assume maybe 40 minutes. That's it. Shiv Kaushik said he's vegetarian, but he is not. Am I right? Ande to kha raha tha. He was eating eggs when he was at my home. He was kind of hesitant about it. He didn't want to eat, but yeah, I think he had a few eggs. Just here for the bands, don't care about this event, but I hope Jordan pull it off against Sandris. Jordan will hook him. We will see. That's his only option. Did it start? It starts at 11:30 p.m. my time, so about 20 minutes from now, and you can purchase the pay-per-view, guys. It's interesting to see that Jordan is the fan favorite here. Wow, I did not expect that. I like turtles. Man, Shiv Kaushik is getting really famous really fast in India. I think he's already up to almost 100,000 subscribers, and it's getting crazy. The guy is really young, like 23 years old. Yeah, I think maybe 23, at most 24-year-old. Pradeep, did you see AMC's top-notch 105 kg premiere? It was professional and great content. Plus, it informed the fans that AMC will be pay-per-view. Yeah, it was pay-per-view last time as well, I think. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was pay-per-view. I have not seen the promo. I'll check it out as soon as I can. Yeah, I feel Sandris needs to be humbled. Hope Jordan can pull it off. Yordan, Natty, hence relatable. Yeah. Plamen Dimitrov was also talking against steroids. I don't know what's there in Bulgaria. Everyone keeps on talking against steroids, every single one. We got Bojidar, we got Plamen Dimitrov, we got Krasimir, and we got Yordan Tsonev, maybe a few others as well. They all speak against steroids. Eastern fans rooting for Yordan because Andres jumped ship to the west after getting destroyed by Devon. Everyone is steroid free on this planet. Hmm. Okay. Pradeep, we need a Yordan versus Devon poll too. Yes, I will do that. I'll do that soon. Gallery updates. Configure is that what? Nobody uses steroids in this sport. I don't know, man. What happened to this webcam today? Too bad. Too bad. Levan is natty. I called it here first. He is. He is. Let me check Be Strong Arm Wrestling YouTube channel if the free undercard is on yet or not. Yeah, free undercard is going on right now. Let me see if the match is on yet. Yeah, KZ Bossum versus Cameron is the free event. The live has started already for a couple of minutes. So as soon as this match is over, then they will switch to pay per view. So this is for mostly for letting the guys know what kind of quality they can expect. That's the same quality that we will be getting in the super match in the pay-per-view event as well. So once again guys, $7 pay-per-view. If you have not purchased it yet, please consider it doing right now. It will be worth it. All four of them, like all four of them, are high level arm wrestlers. Sandris, Yordan, Devon, Plamen, Dimitrov, and Brandon Elsasser as well. I sadly couldn't get the pay-per-view. First time I'm root in a long time. Okay, first time in a long time. Not a problem, brother. Arm wrestling chat with the steroid talk and Krasi top rolling never gonna happen. Without, did you mean without or with? With, okay. Any idea when Prudnik will have a right arm match? His right is still injured, so he's facing Tadikian left. So no idea when he will have right arm match. So far, he has not told us or Engin when he can be ready. Controls, webcam options, advanced settings. Yeah, I got to the advanced settings, man. It was kind of hidden. I don't know where. Let me know if something works out. My energy will change if this kind of works out for me. I think focus, zoom, which was the option. Low light compensation. No. Did anything change? Nope. Nothing changed. Exposure. Did it change? Yeah. Now it looks okay. I like it. I like it. Or no, this one is too much. Minus 6%. Yeah. Now maybe I can increase brightness just a little bit. 129. Usually people expect Indian guys to be really good at tech, but I'm not. But finally I figured it out and I hope it looks cool. At least it looks okay now. So thanks for the patience guys, and now we can enjoy the live stream without too much glare in your eyes. Devajit Sharma versus or Sachin Goyal, who wins? It can be close. I will say Devajit Sharma probably because he's bigger, but it can be a good match. Good now. The gates of heaven have closed. Yeah, that's better. LOL. Thank you. But it still keeps on switching the colors. Man, it's really messed up. Artem looks very natural to me. Yes, he is. There's nobody can say I am using steroids because they know very well steroids is abusing drug. Yeah. Yeah, if you're using it, first of all, the best thing is to let's discuss the levels of steroid usage. Or first is top one is do not use them. Okay. Number two is if you use them, do not compete in tested leagues or which are at least supposed to be tested like nationals, Asians, Europeans, worlds. Do not compete there. Do not try to cheat the steroid tests. That can be number three. Do not try to fool people that you're natural and these are the workouts or supplements you are taking to get massive. I think if you have some kind of sponsorship where you're selling some supplements or some other stuff, or if you're selling some stem cells and telling them that you can get healthy and strong if you use stem cells, at least that shouldn't be okay in my opinion, because then some people may believe it's because of that and not because of the steroids. I don't know, so I don't know much about SARMs. So these are the levels in my opinion. Who do you think number one arm wrestler without steroids? I have no idea. No idea. If they stop using steroids, then I think the top guys may still be the top guys, because there are some steroids which have a permanent kind of benefit to your health, like HGH. Once HGH grows your structure, you're not going to shrink after you stop using that. Maybe a little bit, but not back to normal. Pradeep, is it true that Engin doesn't use contracts and does business with a verbal agreement? Yes, 100% true. 100% true. Sarm wrestling. Saw this on more played, more dates. Comment section. Whoever thinks top arm wrestlers are natural is just delusional. It's called satellite cells. So looks like Yordan Tsonev is winning in a poll against Sandris Sedis. That is really, really amazing to see that. Phone. I wasn't expecting that. To be honest, I wasn't expecting. So let me create another poll now. Start a poll. Over 100 votes, and yeah, Yordan is the favorite here. Yordan, Devon. I should mention left arm here because some people who are not aware, who haven't watched enough news, may get confused. Left arm. Jordan versus Devon. Let's see how many. This match is close. That's what I'm telling you. It will not be a one sided match. Jordan Sonev's left arm is absolutely insane. It's really strong. So that is by no means a one sided match. That much I can tell you. Jordan is more likable guy. That's probably a factor too. Dennis will. Who is more likable than Devon? I think Devon has most fans. What is your age? 28. Jordan is more likable. Made Matt Mask look weak. We have seen that Matt is still a top guy. Dennis has growth hormone, hands, acromegaly. So Devon is lying about contract with Dennis. Nobody has a Devon mentioned in that video that you're talking about. He himself mentioned that Engin doesn't use contracts. He kind of contradicted himself. Not contradicted, but cleared what he had said early on. Pradeep brother, please tell top five supplement you. I have no idea. Maybe creatine, some kind of joint support. No idea. Protein is a must for everyone. A video with Morozov and Dennis will be released in a day or two. Can you please let me know what are the specifications of Babkan's channel on the membership, because it's in Russian and it nowhere it's written in English, so I cannot read what the membership community pages say. And I think it may be available to members only. That's what I heard. I missed it. Who won? The match is not on yet. It will be starting in probably 10 minutes from now. Uh, yeah, I started watching arm wrestling because of Devon. Dennis is the product. Let's see how much you know me, arm wrestling news. Like, how did I get into arm wrestling? Who was the first superstar arm wrestler that kind of got me excited into watching arm wrestling? For reference, I will tell you it was somewhere around 2015, 16, I will say. Dennis Plenkov's hands justice. I used to watch arm wrestling in 13, 14 as well, but that was for a very short time, 2013, 14, for maybe a few months. Then I stopped watching it. Then 2015, 16, yeah. Travis, Devon, Hermes, different answers. Philip Ritz, Travis tribute. Seon is the man. You know what's up. So yeah, Philip Ritz Travis Bagent video. It was uploaded like 7 years ago, maybe. Game of Arms highlights that got me really interested into arm wrestling, and I've been a fan of Travis Bagent since then. Some people didn't like his trash talk. I absolutely enjoyed it. Travis would smoke Morozov left hand. Does Yordan compete this time? I'm not sure if he's competing in WAF this year or not. No, he's banned. He's banned from WAF. How is he going to compete there? Irakli pins Morozov in practice. Dennis stonewalls Morozov. I think Irakli also pinned him only once. Then he kind of put him in a hook easily and beat him. So you cannot select and be picky like that, English Professor Vitali. Come on, man. Is there going to be a pre-show first? The pre-show is already on. Be Strong Arm Wrestling, guys. I will really appreciate it if you go to Be Strong Arm Wrestling, subscribe to their channel, and buy the pay-per-view. And if for some reason you cannot buy the pay-per-view, then I'll be doing live commentary for the event. Why he is banned? Why is he banned? Because he's against WAF. He's speaking. He constantly speaks against the president of WAF, president of Bulgarian Arm Wrestling Federation, president of European Arm Wrestling Federation, Asen. Asen is his name. And I think they are not in good terms. They created a separate federation within Bulgaria. Svetan Gashevsky, Yordan Tsonev, Plamen Dimitrov, these guys. So they're all banned from WAF. They cannot compete there now, I think. That's my knowledge. Aren't all Bulgarians banned? No, no, not all. Krasi is not banned, and Bojitar is not banned. So that part is not banned. Why Babkan is doing so much trash talk? I don't know, man. I don't know. People were really frustrated with Babkan's translations because I only thing I don't know about translation whether it is correct or not. But only thing is, and I want to be clear, I have always said that everyone should be allowed to present their opinions. Everyone, and you shouldn't be afraid to present your opinions, but there may be one exception to that rule. I just found one exception where you shouldn't be encouraged. At least you should be allowed, but you shouldn't be encouraged to give your own opinions, and that's when you're translating someone. So he was translating Denis Plankov, and dude was adding his own opinions more than what Dennis was saying. He was deciding if Devon does something, or at what level Dennis is going to feel hurt by trash talk or by crossing the lines. He was literally sitting there and deciding where the line should be for Denis Plankov and Devon Larratt. I'm like, that's too much. Even if Travis was in the best shape, he would hardly be in top 10 today on the left. I disagree with that, brother. I disagree with that. So you can easily check. So where do you have Dave Chaffee, 2016 version of Dave Chaffee in today's rankings? If he's really declining, as people are saying that he is, then 2016 version of Dave Chaffee can be probably top 5 in the world even now. Easy. Top 5, maybe number 5. Let's say number 5. And Travis Bagent's left is stronger than his right, and he beat him on the right arm. Imagine what he could have done to Chaffee on the left. So Travis Bagent's right was around the top 5 level in 2015. So his left will be even more stronger. Babkan is like Brock's manager in WWE for yeah, Paul Heyman. Babkan is such a third wheel, it's painful to watch. Paul Heyman, yeah. Devashish Sinha. Prime Travis beat Vovoda, right? Prime Vovoda still the strongest to ever walk this earth. Yeah, they kind of went back and forth, and people are like, Vovoda destroyed Travis Bagent. I'm like, did he really? They competed both left and right. So Travis won one on the right. One day Travis won. The next year, Vovoda won. So they're kind of equal in that sense on the right arm. And on the left, Travis destroys him. So who really is the better arm wrestler here? Chafee has pins on Travis left. I think yeah, he got one or two. John Brezink also has pins on Travis left-handed. So yeah, that's not a rare thing. So Devon Larratt is on the microphone. Let me hear what he's saying. If I can, let's look professional here. Chafee has pins. Dennis should start looking for a replacement for Devon. Yeah, Devon is trash talking Yordan. So, by the way, this event is still the preview is still on Be Strong Arm Wrestling. That's the channel. If you have a couple of devices, you can watch both, or if you have only one, you should go to Be Strong Arm Wrestling and watch there the preview. And if you are encouraged enough to purchase a pay per view, then please do so. Or if not, then come here and buy the pay per view, please, and watch the live commentary. Yep, Be Strong Arm Wrestling. What is the reason, guys? People are not. Devon is saying you're changing the game, Umesh. Let's get started. Umesh is the man. Not many people are promoting Umesh Dhruva's events. N- Or am I dreaming something? Do I want more support for him than what he deserves? What do you think about rematch between Devon and Gennady? Who will win next? Anyone can win this match. I think anyone is kidding himself if they know as of now who is going to win this match. Despite Dennis Gennady getting the victory against Devon, to me, Devon looked more dominant in that match, despite losing the match. Devon never goes back down to 115 kilos. Does he give up the title? He should. He should. He should compete. I would say preferably this year or at least once in 1 year. When did he beat Prudnik? It was November. So yeah, before November, if he doesn't compete at that weight, if he doesn't defend, he should give the title to someone. Maybe Prudnik and Sandris or Prudnik and Ongarbayev battle it out at 115 kilos. What do you think about Dennis versus Vitali if Devon is not available? I think Vitali takes that match. I think Vitali takes that match. I started to watch arm wrestling because of Devon, or maybe not, man. Maybe not. 6 rounds. Vitali can he really press? I'm not sure. Vitali also doesn't. He has at least, I'll say, he has at least not gotten stronger, any stronger since last one. Ivan Matushenko, 115 kilo champion. Nah, I don't think so. I love, man, the way Uncle John is commentating. In one other match, I also heard his commentary, and the way he likes, like he commentates like it is WWE, like super fast action, and let's say just Brock Lesnar just hit an F5 on someone, and he's the referee is counting 1 2. He kind of brings that kind of energy in the commentary. I really like this guy when he commentates. The audio is good. Audio quality is good. Video is video is looking good. Why the FPS are looking so low? Is the match live yet? So it is a free match, you guys. You can I really encourage you guys to switch to. It doesn't matter if I lose 150 viewers. Just go no, not the pay per view yet. Just go to Be Strong Arm Wrestling YouTube channel. Subscribe there and just watch the preview, the free undercard. The undercard match is going on right now. Cameron is one pin ahead of Casey Bosson on right as well. It's not going to change. He will javelin you someday. On left hand, yes, probably. Umesh Dhruva is Indian. Yeah, he's Indian. He's Indian. Sanka. Tamil Nadu. He's from Tamil Nadu. Current favorite commentators, I will say Ryan Bowen is good, Neil Pickup is good, Travis. I'm kind of Travis Bagent commentary. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like it. So looks like the undercard is going to be over quick. The guy has just flash pressed him to the pad a couple of times. Dave stronger than you think, and Vitali injured. Devon is too old. It is better for him to stay at heavy than super heavies when you are old. Yeah, at some point you have to make a choice. Like, what do you want? Do you want to be known as the eighth best guy or seventh best guy in the world, or do you want to be known as the number 115 kg guy in the world? Because if your aura is big enough, you're really popular, you can make any weight category popular. Like Conor McGregor was light. To be famous, to be known, to be talked about, he doesn't need to get one weight category ahead or increase weight. But yeah, if Devon is close enough and he wants to be known as the best guy in the world, which he cannot become for sure, I don't think there is any way. I've seen some things, I've heard some things. The way Hermes Gasparini is arm wrestling right now, I don't think Devon has any shot against Hermes right now. If I tell you guys that Hermes Gasparini now, some people are saying, but I've heard about their practice pool that wasn't released. If I tell you guys that Hermes Gasparini now beats Cordecha like this, he gives Cordecha his wrist, lets him take him to near to the pad, and then brings him back with a flop press and beats him. If I tell you that Hermes was beating Cordecha like this before he faced Levan, that's how he was beating him. And I think Hermes does the same to Devon. First of all, Devon cannot take his wrist, and even if it does, I think Hermes can easily flop press Devon to the pad without any problem. I just bought the pay per view. React for Reels is the man. I wonder who is the stronger, Gennady or Rivas. Strong arm, maybe Gennady, slightly, but hand, Rivas is a lot stronger in the hand. Casey Bossum this time puts the brakes on Cameron and brings him back, and now it's on 3-1. I'm really enjoying Uncle John's commentary, but I don't want to see his face on the screen. I don't want to see the commentator standing there and dancing around the table. I don't really like this. Somebody tell this guy to hide somewhere. When does the pay-per-view start? As soon as the match is over. 4 rounds are already over. A couple of rounds are remaining, and if they go to 3-3, then maybe 4 rounds. And as soon as this match is over, the pay-per-view starts and the live commentary starts. Rivas wasn't even close to pinning Morozov once. He won one round because Morozov fouled, pinning Rivas twice. It means he was close. What you just wrote yourself means that he was close to pinning Morozov. Maybe Morozov will kill Gennady now. I think about it. I also think that Morozov will be the favorite against Morozov. No, maybe Morozov, I don't know. But Rivas will for sure be the favorite against Gennady, in my opinion. Pradeep, how many freebies before this main card start? Only one match. Only one match as the undercard. Which technique will Hermes use against Jerry? Top roll, post, drop your body weight, post, push your elbow forward as much as you can, get a vertical forearm. His forearm will be completely vertical, and then he'll switch to press and then press him down. Pradeep, doesn't it seem like arm wrestling community growth has stalled? It's kind of like my YouTube page. My YouTube monthly revenue. My monthly revenue is always like the top peaks are not going up. The top peaks of the revenue are not moving, but the base, the lowest amount that I earn in a month, that is slowly moving up. So I'll tell you the same answer, JR Williams, for the growth of arm wrestling as well. The peak is not moving yet, but the base is slowly growing up, because every single day I find a new YouTube channel that has like 300 subscribers, and his video shows up in the recommendation, and I click on his YouTube channel, and I saw he uploads one video every day, and every video is getting like 2, 3, 4,000 views. and, and that's a new channel that has uploaded like 20 videos only. So those hundreds, maybe 300, 400 channel like that are getting thousands of views. Good analogy, yeah. I love AOC with a €2 super chat. Thanks, brother. Tell him to hide somewhere. Yeah. Is he still there? Is he still there? Yeah, he's still standing there. Pradeep, what about Dennis? People think that I hate someone. I don't hate anyone. Like I just said that I'm loving Uncle John's commentary. Really energetic. That's how it should be. But I don't want to see him on the screen while he's commentating. Elbow foul, elbow foul, second elbow foul, and Casey Bossum makes a comeback. 3-2. Please score 3-2 KC Bossum. This is not a pay per view, guys. I'm going to mention once again. Leave this live stream. Don't join here. Go to Be Strong Arm Wrestling. Subscribe there. Hit the bell icon. Watch the free view. That's a free match right now going on, and probably only 2 rounds remaining. Only 2 rounds remaining. And go there and please check the video quality, audio quality, and consider purchasing the membership from the link which is available in the description of that video and this video as well. If you don't purchase the pay-per-view, then come back here. I'll be doing live commentary once the pay-per-view starts in about 10 minutes from now. Dragon's Den Arm Wrestling has been putting out great content. Is that the channel where they put out, Kyle, is that the channel where they put out the round robin of the lightweight guys? Is that the channel? I left a comment on that channel. I Love AOC has just become a standout member of the channel. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think Rivas did not use his usual style against Morozov. I think he can win in a rematch if he uses hand-based approach. He did use his hand-based approach, but Morozov's hooking ability is really strong, man. He can hook almost about anyone in this world. Let me get some refreshments. Dennis will beat Hermes in 1 year. Not, I will not say it's impossible, but Hermes has a really good style to beat Denis Plenkov. Really good style. Put him on the defensive and immediately switch to a press. Dude, just a bad day in office for Revaz. He crushes Morozov now. Armbreaker John is here. Pradeep, have you seen Dennis sparring with Morozov? Nope. Aryan, nope. Devon, score please. Devon's match will be in at least 1 hour from now. More than that, maybe. And the pay-per-view is about to start in just 10 minutes from now. Jerry never fights fair. During the round, he deliberately puts his hand under the opponent's wrist and hand under the opponent. So you're saying he grips low? I don't think that's illegal. Jerry versus Devon. A close match. I'll say close match. Jerry was getting pinned by Todd Hutchings. He didn't get pinned by him, but yeah, Todd stopped him in 1 round. It is an interesting phenomena amongst arm wrestling fans, where someone like Rivas, Silav, etc., has one major win, then all of a sudden they are seen as unbeatable. Hmm. Silav, I never bought that Silav hype. Never, even if when he beat Vitali. Yeah, I interviewed him when he beat him because he was famous at that time. But I was never believing that he's like levels ahead of people out there. Revaz was number one in Georgia for years. Yeah, he used to be number one. It was the same with Kodecha, all hype. Can't wait for Zaur return. Do you think Levan's downfall started? There is a possibility, man. At least his aura has slightly diminished because of two reasons. First of all, he quit. He quit against Hermes. He used oxygen. That was kind of the first time when people started throwing negative comments at him. And the second time, now he got injured. Now he pulled out of a match because of injury, which is fair. Which is fair. But I think these two will affect his image. He may still return unbeatable, but His image will be affected a little bit. Dennis has uploaded a story. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. It will be available on Babkan's channel, maybe on the membership page. Maybe. I'm not sure though. But the way Revaz beat Dave Chaffee, that was really interesting. That's why people are saying he's really high. How many push-ups can you do, bro? Right now, for a few days, I'm feeling a little bit healthy, I will say, and probably I'm not sure. Maybe 40, 40. If I warm up, if I train for it like a week, maybe 50, 50 push-ups. Not a week, maybe a couple of weeks. Levan will crush Morozov when it. I did 4 sets of 25. It wasn't that difficult. 4 sets of 25 a few days ago. So maybe, yeah, I think I can do 40. Pradeep, you're looking fitter than usual, bro. Keep it up. Yeah, pull-ups are getting easy, man. 10 pull-ups, no problem. A few days ago. Before that, about a month or so ago, even 5, 6 pull-ups were really difficult. And I did sets of 10 this time. Have you seen that Prokopchuk video where he holds Kordecha on his bicep? Moldova. Yeah, Kordecha wins that event. Kordecha wins. That's where I got the idea when I kept talking about Daniel Prokopchuk versus Derek Smith in a strap match. That's where I saw that chance where Prokopchuk stops Kordecha in the straps. What matches have happened so far? So pay-per-view event has not started yet. The free stream, the undercard match, which was available to watch free, has just ended now. Casey Bossum was down 0-3, and then he came back and won 4 rounds. The opponent, Cameron, got tired. And good match, I'll say good match. Looked completely one-sided for the first 3 rounds, 3 flash pins, but then he got tired and my man Uncle John is kind of dancing around the stage there. He's looking like he's a DJ trying to play some music over here. Shiv Kaushik versus Aryan. I think Aryan wins that match. Different weight category. Based on what people think, Levan's right wrist can get back to 100%. His left is still 70%. But we don't know if it is the same injury or not. We don't know that for sure. Just do more band training like Ongarbayev. Yeah, I will. I will. Armwrestling News has Kordecha revealed on his channel the reason for no. People have asked is the thing with Kordecha is that even when he answers the question, you think you would assume that he's answering the questions and you're understanding what he says, but then he will speak for 5 minutes. You'll still keep on thinking, yeah, Kordecha has answered my question. But when he stops speaking after 5 minutes, then you're like, man, did I get the answer? I missed what Kordecha said because I don't even know what he said. That's the kind of vibe that I got when I was interviewing him, and that's the kind of vibe when I get when someone else, Roman or someone else, interviews him. It when he's speaking, it looks like he's answering the question, but as soon as his comment is over, you are still left with your question unanswered. What do you think about the match between Chaffee and Brazink right now? Oh, Dave Chaffee, easy. I think Chaffee still beats Brezink easy, in my opinion. This weekend, Kazakhstan Cup. Does anyone know who won by category? I'll try to find some results if I can. Let me check. I did watch a video on Arm Sports Faza channel. I have that video downloaded on my channel, but I haven't watched it yet. Can you imagine conversation between Neil and Kordecha? Comment of the night. Comment of the night. The ability to speak for 10-15 minutes without actually saying anything. Who's your favorite arm wrestler? Yeah, that interview should happen. Like it's like dream when we talk about dream matches, that's the dream interview. Neil Pickup and Alex Kudecha. and they should be answering, not a regular interview where they're talking. It should be like a question and answer interview where Neil asks 5 questions and Kodecha asks 5 questions. Hermes and Levan, yeah. Is Engin on steroids? He's 48. I don't know. He did talk about thinking about getting on TRT. So what does that mean? He said, I'm thinking that in the future I may use TRT. So that means he's not even on TRT. It's a skill that all politicians have. Kodecha's wrist is strong. He cracked Dave's wrist at center. Yeah, I did mention that to Kodecha, and he seemed to be really happy when I mentioned that. At that time, other than Levan and 2016 Travis Bagent, of course, he was the only one who cracked Dave Chaffee's wrist in the center. Only one except Levan. And if you want to add two more names to that list, then Travis and Michael Todd as well. So if you go to balam.live, the link is pinned at the top of the chat, as you can see. Let me end the poll. So looks like the poll is going to stay there. Devon is 58%, and Yordan was 56% favorite. Devon is 58% favorite. So it looks like the event, at least in the eyes of the audience, is close. It's good. It's good if the polls are not totally one-sided. Yes, and I think he's already a pensioner. Who? Engin, yeah, 48. Do you consider to become referee in arm wrestling? I'll be a good referee. I'm going to pat myself on the back. I think I can be a good referee. But it may sound weird what I'm about to say, but my knees are all messed up in that half squat position, staying there all day. Man, that sounds horrible. Like almost impossible for me to do. But I'll see what I can do. I'll be a good ref for sure, without any doubt, if I can somehow figure that half squat position out. Has Devon trained left much lately? He says that he didn't train it. That's what he says. So the looks like the pay-per-view event has started, guys. Yeah, the pay-per-view is on. So now you need to consider purchasing the link from the you fucking fool Devon out. Foul Devon out. Okay. You would fucking foul Devon out. Yes, I will. No, I will not foul anyone out. You know why? Because arm wrestlers sense that when the referee is all business, he doesn't want to mess around with you. Arm wrestlers sense that, and it will not, in my opinion, in most cases, it will not take even one foul. We arm wrestling fans are living in a big delusion that if there is a strict referee, then everyone is going to foul out. No, maybe Jerry Cadret, maybe Jerry. But other than that, I will say it will take at most one or two fouls to let people to kind of set a tone that this referee is not the one to be messed around with. Let's not make a mockery of this sport, Pradeep would. No. As soon as you start, this is a common, I think referees need to learn psychology more than refereeing to control these super matches. As soon as you start having a conversation with an arm wrestler, he has already won. He has already won no matter what you try after that. So your first job is to not talk, is to not engage in any kind of conversation with the arm wrestler until and unless you're explaining something to them. And even that, no, he's a professional. He should have read the rules before the event. It's not the referee's job to explain the rules. Sometimes referees start explaining the rules during the match. Who will take $16,000? This time Zaur is not 100%. So maybe Vitali cracks Zaur this time. Even if he's not 100%, his hype will kind of die if he loses this match. I Babkan, who is Zaur's manager, he was saying that He was advising Zaur not to compete there, but he still is. Everyone was saying that Zaur shouldn't compete at this AMC, which is going to be on June 2nd, but he will. He will compete there. I can just imagine Pradeep competing and Neil commentating Pradeep deep inside in the hook. Inside the hook. Yeah. Then it's probably a left handed match. My right hook is really bad. Dadikian versus Prudnik left is a mismatch. Is it? Because in that after pull, I asked Engin about the story of that after pull. Prudnik was pulling on the left arm for about six, seven, eight after pulls with different people. That's how much time he spent on the table. And on the other hand, David Dadikian only had a super match against Oleg Zok, and overall, I think he arm wrestled for like 5 seconds in that match because he literally destroyed Oleg Zok. It wasn't even close. So he arm wrestled like for five seconds in a total match, and Prudnik had more than five practice pulls, and they went on the table, and it was a banger. It was a banger, really close, and I think Prudnik ended up pinning the Dikyan on the left arm. That was really strange. I was surprised too. I was literally shocked to see that. Do you think Devon being busier? What's that? To set up at Armors is because the ref is better, easier. Okay, Devon being easier. Okay, because he isn't worried about his opponents. He isn't worried about his opponents. No matter how much Devon is messing around in the first round, when the first round is over and he knows that he can win now, he immediately starts the second round. He immediately starts. So John Brzezinski versus Devon Larratt. First round, total mess, took 5 minutes to start. Second round probably took 15 seconds to start. And Devon always says, I'm not cheating, I'm not cheating, I'm just trying to have a fair start. So in the second round, does the opponent automatically agree to give Devon a free start, fair start, or what? I don't know. Prudnik made a video on Tadikan today. Babkin may go after his family for disrespecting his boy like that. I saw one, like, it was a really short 1 minute video. I don't even know what he said. What did Prudnik say in that video? Prudnik is insane on the left when he hook and has more endurance than David. 193 people watching, 82 likes. Guys, take the likes number to 100, will you? The pay-per-view event, as you can see, is about to start. I think the settings that I changed, it kind of shifts the focusing. It doesn't let it focus properly. Is Babkan Russian mafioso? No idea. No video on pay-per-view. Yes, we can only hear something. So the pay-per-view has not started yet. It's almost as if the Dikan isn't a hook puller. Nothing crazy, of course, but a peaceful warrior takes everything too seriously. Yeah, yeah. He's kind of looks the opposite of a peaceful warrior. Pradeep is too much for Ryan. No video on pay per view. And it's kind of talking in a very disrespectful way as well when we had that Zaur Pezulaev interview. Some of you guys may not know, but Babkan was the one who cancelled my Zaur Pezulaev interview. And Zaur was like, bro, I'm okay with the interview. He was kind of excited, I would say, for the interview. But Babkan was like, I don't know you, so Zaur is not ready to give an interview. And I was like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? Of course I didn't write it. I'm like, I just talked with Zaur and he's ready for the interview. And then he kind of started talking disrespectfully. How are your arms, Pradeep? Are you still injured? I cannot really say that I'm injured. I don't think I was injured, but yeah, I 2 years ago I heard three pops here, and when I like sleep like that, it hurts like hell. It still hurts whenever I arm wrestle in a hook. It never got well. Didn't Yordan just arm wrestle Hutchins? If so, he couldn't have fully. Yordan Hutchins? No, of course he didn't. That was more than a year ago. 1.5 years ago. No, 1 year ago, I would say. Zaur is good at interviews. He literally went on Engin's, I think. Babkan is a wet wipe. Babkan is Don Mazurenko agent. Dennis didn't say anything disrespectful to Devon in the live stream, though it's just Babkan causing drama. It's because he feels offended and wants to express his opinions. Couch Apple, that's exactly what I said in my video when I talked about that live stream. It's like Babkan was getting offended, or Babkan is planning to get offended on Denis Plankov's behalf. I have seen people getting offended on someone else's behalf. Like you said this to him, he doesn't care, but I got offended. The typical Karen behavior. I've seen that multiple times, but I've never seen anyone planning to get offended on someone else's behalf in the future. Never seen that. Never seen that. Babkan is trying to keep his athletes' content strictly on 2 Power and his Olymp channel with an occasional Engin channel interview. Yes, yes. The video is the reaction you were Miss Gasparini replay Levan. Yeah, that video was good. Isa sent me. Hermes Gasparini was watching my commentary on his match, and Hermes really liked that. Babkan's translations are almost never accurate anyway. Couch Apple, how do you know that? How do you know that? Do you know Russian? You can't predict how much here's actually a translation of Dennis words. Lagia WTF. Seems like it hasn't started yet. Yeah. 30 minutes late. Not a good thing, man. Not a good thing, Omesh. 30 minutes. Yeah. Omar, yeah. I was just asking him, like, I shouldn't talk about DMs here, but why not? Why not if the refund my money, man? Is the next match starting? So it should start in a couple of minutes. The commentary has already started. The first match is Sandris Sedis versus Yordan Tsonev, guys. Sandris versus Yordan. We already did a poll about that on the channel, and about 56% people thought that Yordan is going to win this match. I was surprised. I was surprised to see that poll because I have Sandris winning that. Babkan is likely taking a Don King size share of Dennis revenue. What happened to Mezurenko? Dennis versus Levan when I'm trying to keep my mind from losing the patience. They should at least show the video when when they're just talking or what the setup is going on. Maybe I don't know. 30 minutes late is way too much. They started the undercard late, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes late. You should ask Prudnik what Dennis is actually saying. Yordan Sonov. I thought it was funny when Dennis said that this is the 100th time someone asked him that John, what John means to him, but Babkan not translated that. Pradeep, tell us about. I don't know. I don't care how experienced you are. I'll read your comment here in a few minutes. I don't care how experienced you are in doing this translation, how talented you think you are. I just don't get it how someone can translate without a pen and a paper. I just simply do not get it. If let's say if some Indian arm wrestler is invited and he cannot, by the way, most of the Indians can at least understand English, if not speak it. But if I'm invited as a translator, I don't. I just simply do not understand how you can translate properly without having some notes. Like just write some bullet points. Write some bullet points because sometimes arm wrestlers speak for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and how are you supposed to translate that if you don't have things written down. People are just don't do that professionally. So yeah, the scoreboard is up. Plamen Dimitrov versus Brendan Elsesser. First is yeah. This is not a 6 round super match. It is best of seven. This one is best of seven. Pablo and Tornike. Yeah, but even them, they for sure. I just don't believe that anyone can translate all the points that someone said. You must forget many things in a 1 hour interview. Babke don't want Zhao to compete at AMC. You should talk about it to Deepster. But he's competing. He's competing, and Babkan doesn't want him to compete because he believes he's injured. He can get re-injured. I think that's a fair thing. I'll say that's fair from Babkan. I don't see any point that I can discuss. LGBTQ flag, DD brothers. You want to get banned from here? What's that? Yeah, freedom of speech. I'll not ban you. Pradeep, how awesome is it if Yordan and Sandris stay with Devon for a week after this and help train his hook? Would be best two guys to train your hook with that. Yeah. And while staying there, they should build their YouTube channel and get it monetized. Top five of all time, Omar. No, my friend, I cannot tell you that right now. Tell us up. Tell us about DM. Was it of Twitter, Instagram? I was just saying, bro. Why are you saying like? Can you at least tell me what's the reason why he cannot give me an interview? Because he's saying he can, and he's telling me that you don't want him to give the interview, and you're saying that he doesn't want to give the interview. Because I asked, I asked Zaur, "Okay, are you? Do you have enough time for an interview?" And then I'll post a community post asking questions, and he said yes for sure when, and we fixed a time, and I created a community post, and I mentioned this to Babkan. I have created a community post. Now I'm answerable. I need answerable. Is that correct word? I'm accountable. Now I'm accountable to answer the the viewers who have posted comments there. They will be asking where is the interview. So tell me the reason why he cannot give me an interview, because he already agreed, and I only created that post after he agreed. So you have to answer me. And he was like, listen, enough talking about this shit. Don't mention this again. That was the kind of the tone that he was talking using to talk with me. Pablo, best translator. Babkan is not a trustworthy guy. Devon 3-0. At some point, we will want another type of fighting. What do you think will be another type of fighting? Jandari. He is talking about Aryan Kandari. Aryan Kandari is also like really famous fitness influencer and arm wrestler. He's like only 18 years old and super strong. Already has like over 300,000 subscribers. Great arm wrestler as well. Yeah, F that guy, Pradeep. Devon versus Yordan. So the first match is about to start. Devon versus Yordan. I will say 1 hour, 1 hour time from now. Russian mafia gangster. Stream started finally. Yes, guys. Once again, Yordan Tsonev versus Sandris Sedis. The first match is about to start, and the pay per view is for $7. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Be strong, I'm wrestling. Umesh Dhruwas presenting to us an amazing, amazing pay per view event. Four matches, but four high quality matches. Devon Larratt versus Andres. Devon Larratt versus Yordan Sonev left. Yordan Sonev versus Andres right. Plamen Dimitrov versus Brandon Elsesser left and right. All of them world champion arm wrestlers. I don't remember Babkin when Dennis competed like 10 years ago. Yeah. First match is Plamen versus Brandon Elsesser. Yeah, first match is Brandon. I, okay. Plamen versus Brandon is the first match, I think. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Very underrated pay per view. Poor Brandon. Funny. Thanda chali. I think I saw a spirit fly by your head, Pradeep. I may be in trouble. How much did Brandon weigh in for this one? I'm assuming around 100 kilos. That's how much he weighed when he arm wrestled David Samosia. And he weighed 88 kilos. That was a massive weight cut. I am training my pronation and riser while watching this. That's great. Surely it's Yordan first. He won't have time to recover it after Sandris. Hopefully that matches after this one. So now let me focus to the commentary, to the pay per view instead of watching the chat, reading the chat. Gentlemen, gentlemen. Weight cap is 93 kilos. Okay. But yeah, then still he'll be easily be over 100 kilos. Brendan Elsaser. If he went to 100 kilos while weighing 88 at East versus West, then he's easily over 100 now. Plamen was asking, is it okay with you if I put my leg under the table, like on your side of the table? And is it okay? Is slip? Plamen Dimitrov's hand looked good outside of straps. His hand looked good. I saw somewhere that Brandon is 95 kg and Plamen is around 89 kg or a bit less. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's needed because Plamen is like a world level athlete, world champion level athlete, and it's kind of match. And I think it's a close one. I don't see any flash pin here, but maybe Plamen's style is too difficult for Brandon to deal with. I don't see any scenario where Brandon Elsesser's style is too difficult for Plamen. No, Plamen is not winning. His hand looked good without the straps, but it's still the first round. Nothing is for sure yet. Brendan Elsesser has the buckle, so Plamen being a top roller will like that for sure. Shoulders are getting squared. Plamen Dimitrov on the left, Brendan Elsesser on the right. Good setup. Looks like a good setup for both. Both looking kind of okay, but trying to get as much as they can before the go. Plamen looks settled. Brendan Elsesser is not settled at all. The stream keeps buffering. Not for me, Divya. Not for me. Babkin will try and leverage the fact that he controls 4 of the top 10 arm wrestlers into more dollars for himself. Somebody asked, like, what is he doing for Zhao? Like, what is his job? Like, what does he do for Zhao? Like, I don't know. Maybe some translation in the future. Ne- Negotiating the prize money. So round one is about to start. Plamen Dimitrov, Brendan Elsesser, right arm super match. Right arm is more important. That's why probably this match is happening before their left arm match. And I hope there is a gap, one match gap between these two matches. The next match should be Sandris versus Yordan. Otherwise, Sandris would not be able to recover. Ready go happens. Plamen Dimitrov takes Brendan Elsesser straight to the pad. It was a top roll and a high hook, kind of mixed. And Brendan Elsesser looked like he was caught sleeping. Nope, no, nope. Brendan Elsesser tried to hit, but he hit a brick wall. Nothing moved, and Plamen Dimitrov with an easy win. With an easy win. So Babkan is kind of like boss hog. Do you recommend the Measure and Core arm sport handles for people to buy? I don't know. How would I know that if I'm not used those handles? Anyone got a free stream? Yeah, it's the link at the top of the chat. That's the free stream. It was way too easy. Brendan in big trouble. Still, guys, you can purchase the pay per view. It's only the first match, only one pin. Yet the whole card is remaining. It will literally take you less than 2 minutes to purchase the pay per view from the link pinned at the top of the chat. 201 people watching, 103 likes. I really appreciate your support. Devon versus Yordan Tsonev left arm super match is still about an hour away from now. Pradeep beats everyone in this tournament. 6-0. What? But Plamen didn't even go. He was like literally standing like this, and the referee said, "Ready, go." And Brendan Elsesser flash pinned him. Yeah, he was clearly, Brendan was clearly moving before the. Brendan Elsesser is saying, let's do it again. He wasn't ready. Let's do it again. He wasn't ready. Pretty much, pretty much. What pretty much? Yeah, it was way too much like he was posting before the go. So coincidental fouls as well. All right. They are ready to go once again. Brendan Elsesser having more confidence this time. Ready go. Plamen Dimitrov controls the hand. Slip in center. Slip right in center. Looks like Brendan got something here. I wish Artem or Coach Ray would confirm that Dennis has been saying okay. It's very baffling. I also don't know what can he possibly offer. Those guys already have better relationships with Engin or with the promoters than what Babkan has. So why do they need them? I will start. Brendan Elsesser down 1 pins to 0 against Plamen Dimitrov. The weaker the ref, it's more advantages for Devon. Think he's pretty rich and pays their expenses. I don't think so. So finally, they are strapped up. Brendan Elsesser's arm is looking massive. It looks like there's a two weight category difference between these two. Plamen looking strong. He's looking stable. Brendan is kind of unstable, not really looking confident. Plamen Dimitrov top rolls Brendan Elsesser, but Brendan has stopped him. Brendan has stopped him. Plamen looking comfortable. Plamen looking comfortable. Not no pin yet. No pin yet. Brendan Elsesser getting in his flop press position, the one that he used to beat Travis on the left. Plamen Dimitrov with an elbow foul. Brendan is fired up. Brendan Elsesser is fired up. Brendan now he's looking at the crowd. Now he's getting confident. Which match is going on right now? Plamen Dimitrov 1, Brendan Elsesser 0. Round 2 is on. Brendan got that roid rage. Dimitri Kechen beat Brendan Elsesser. Where does that put him in rank? I don't know. We haven't seen him compete enough. John Brzezink's second match was against Dimitri Kechen, and he did good. He did good against John. Wasn't able to pin him, but he got really close to pinning him multiple times. Just turn your camera around. No, it's under my camera. No, Master Jack, I don't think I can do that. It's a pay per view, guys. Please purchase the pay per view. Only $7. Still, the first match is going on. You won't miss any action. They're taking way too much time, man. Way too much time. Move this thing fast, man. Don't try to extend the duration. This time, Brandon looks more confident. Let's see if he puts the brakes again. Once again, Plamen top rolls, but Brandon Elsesser stops him in this position, elbow breaking position. Plamen Plamen Dimitrov gets the win. He finally gets the win. It was close. He did stop him, but he was completely outside of shoulder. Like nothing he can do from there. If he was like this, then possibly he could have done something. But Plamen was like relentless. He was not letting go. So Plamen Dimitrov 2 pins to 0. Looks like the strap is affecting him a little bit because the first round was an easy, clean top roll from Plamen, and the second round was kind of difficult. If the third round is also easy, then it's clearly about the strap. If this one is also difficult, then Plamen may be getting tired, and we may see a comeback from Brendan Elsesser. Flop wrist is a good move because it makes people have to defeat your arm, not just your hand to win. Good point. Good point. Pradeep needs to come to the States and start Pradeep Deep promotions. Might make a ton of money. LOL. Does Brandon have a chance? I will say we need to take a look at this round. If this round is more difficult for Plamen compared to the previous one, then this match is on, and I think Brandon may even pull off the upset. But this round needs to stop, because then I can analyze it was about the buckle. Then it will mean that if this match ends quickly, then it means whenever the buckle is on Brendan's hand, he easily gets top rolled and gets beat. But when the buckle is on Plamen's hand, he kind of faces the difficulty. In that case, Plamen would still win. He would still win. But if this match gets stopped just like the previous one, I think it's on. I think Brendan may be pressing him down to the pad in the final rounds. Plamen Dimitrov, Brendan Elsesser. Be Strong t-shirts, both of them. Audi Pradeep audio choppy. Early start from Brendan Elsasser once again, only a warning. Everyone should do early starts. I think it's a cool strategy. It can give you confidence. Like the referee is when the referee is squaring the shoulders, and before he says ready, just slam your opponent's hand to the pad. I'm telling you, it is going to give you a ton of confidence. It may work against you that if your opponent still stops you when he had no idea that you're about to go, and you move with full force and he still stops you, then you may be messed up. Your mind may get messed up. But in that case, you were losing anyways, so it wouldn't matter. False starts are good, are cool. Everyone should do them. 6 rounds of a match. All four will be 6 round. Best of seven. These first three matches will be best of seven, not 6 rounds of a match. So best of seven. What's the score? Plamen Dimitrov 2-0 against Brendan Elsesser. 212 people watching, 109 likes, guys. Please hit that thumbs up. Be strong, arm wrestling pay per view event. Once again, final reminder, please check out the pay per view from the link pinned at the top of the chat. Umesh, like just look at the video quality, multiple camera angles. The replay they still haven't figured out because the replay plays kind of two times, it plays twice, so not looking really good. But the audio school, the commentary audio school, they the athletes seem to have be mic'd up. Yeah, there are microphones on athletes as well, so we can hear them as well. Multiple camera angles. The lighting could have been a little bit better, but overall quality, I would say, like really good, really good. Full HD quality, amazing. My audio is screwed. What's wrong? Anyone else? Choppy audio. I can't hear Pradeep. I don't know what's up. Guys, audio feedback. Audio is fine for me. Thanks. Plamen Dimitrov, top roll same, and this is an easy win. This is an easy one. So basically, it was about a strap. In that case, like Plamen is winning this match for sure. So J.R. Williams, here's your answer 3-0. Plamen, probably 4-0. Plamen Dimitrov. If not, if somehow Brandon magically pulls off a win in this round or forces Plamen to foul, still he's going to lose 4-1. Is Brandon lefty? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But the matches are fine. The first undercard match was 4-3 victory, a comeback victory, and this is a pay-per-view match. Looks like it is going to end 4-0, but can we say it is complete mismatch? Maybe, but not still. I would say not complete domination. At least one video, one round got stopped. Indian is a choppy accent. Maybe that's the reason. I would say Indian accent is probably the easiest to understand. Where people sub, check out this link at the top of the chat, brother. Purchase the paper from there. And Umesh Dhruvas Be Strong Arm Wrestling, his YouTube channel. Please subscribe there as well. He's doing really good work, really good work. Inviting athletes, paying for them. Unlike some other organizations who pay them in legacy by not releasing their matches on YouTube. uh, Umesh is actually paying for the flights and the hotel and a little bit prize money as well. Yeah, India accent is choppy or bouncy. Can almost headbang to it. भाई उमेश को बोलो नहीं चल रहा लिंक अटक अटक के चल रहा भाई मेरी लिंक परफेक्ट चल रही है ईशानिश मेरी एकदम मस्त लिंक चल रही है एंड एवरीथिंग इज वर्किंग फाइन फॉर मी इंडोनेशियन इट्स इजी टू थिंक easy to I think okay yeah. So round 4 is about to start. Outside of straps, squares, shoulder are getting squared. Brendan Alsasser looking massive, absolutely like a tank, like a super heavyweight arm. I'll wait for the commentary here itself. We'll try it on the laptop now. You meant Indian accent is easy to understand. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sometimes people from USA or Canada, in UK, they kind of make fun of Indian accent. They say I cannot understand you, but I can guarantee if there are like 8 billion people in the world, and you pick any person from Europe or Asia and let them ask which accent can they can understand more, UK or India, they'll say India for sure. So ready go happens, and Plamen is controlling the hand outside of the straps, but not strong enough. The arm power is not enough to finish Brendan outside of straps. The match goes to straps once again for the fourth time in this match. Can opener. Yordan versus Sandris has not happened yet. That will probably be the next match after this one. And this match is a best of 7, not a 6 round super match. So I really like best of 7. You don't have to continue after that. Imagine if Levan versus Hermes Gasparini was a best of 7 match. We wouldn't have seen such an amazing match in that case, but Levan wouldn't have taken any heat. He would have won 3-0 and it would have been over. And I work with Indians History Beast. Okay, storage account. Can you tell results, Pradeep? So that's the first match. Plamen Dimitrov, Brendan Elsesser, right arm super match. Plamen leading by 3 pins to 0. Hardest Indian accent, English professor. Indian. So Indians in Indian accent are teaching English in which country? Indian people like to work at call centers. Indian people like to work wherever they can work. Round four, Plamen, Brandon, top rolls him, and this time once again, Brendan Alcesar puts the brakes on. He's looking at the camera, but nope, he cannot stop him. Plamen Dimitrov, if he let go of the pressure even for a moment, then probably Brendan could have done something, but Plamen Dimitrov is way too aggressive. He's way too strong, way too smart. 4-0 Plamen Dimitrov, your winner. So when he hits sideways, he gets stopped here, but he does these motions, kind of forward and downward at the same time, and that's how he gets the pin every single time. If he tries to stay there and try to just fall down for the win, maybe Brandon puts the brakes hard and then beats him with a flop press. But he this pressure, he keeps on applying that and he gets the win. Pradeep, is there a greater gap between Levan and Hermes or Hermes and Gennady? So both scores were 4-2 technically if we see that it that way. But I would say in the first four rounds, I would say first four rounds, Hermes beat Gennady slightly easier than Levan beat Hermes. But Gennady may have leveled up Hermes. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's kind of close. Maybe Levan is a little bit stronger, a little bit more stronger. Now the post-match interview with both the athletes. Plamen said that Brendan got his respect, and now Brendan is saying something. And by the way, do you guys know that somebody mentioned like Indians work in call centers? Do you guys know that Indians are by far the highest earning ethnicity in US? The average income is like $130,000. And number two, I don't know which country is number two in US, but it's like $100,000. And Indians are like 125 plus average income in USA. And US native citizens are like $60,000 only. So half of what Indians are earning over there in US. The history of India is so fascinating. Plamen versus Plamen was intelligent. Yeah, those hits remind me to Gennady's hit. Help you get some centimeter near to the pad without them. Yeah. Be strong, arm wrestling. So age 29. Sandris say this. Let me read out the stats. Sandris say this: 29 years of age, 194 centimeter, 242 weight, and Yordan Tsonev only 26, 191 centimeter, 242 pounds. So do you guys know that there there is a weight limit for Yordan Tsonev in this Sandris match? So yes, Yordan was like 113, 14 kilos, but Sandris asked for a weight cap in this match, and the weight cap is 110 kilos. So that's good. That's not a problem, but it will affect Yordan just a little bit when he wants to compete against Devon. He could have gotten a little bit more bigger against Devon. Greeks named India. Yeah, Bharat. Hindi in Hindi we call the name is Bharat or Hindustan. Yes, Jordan versus Sandris is happening right now. I've only seen videos on YouTube of Mumbai, never been though. Andrea Jekyll, what a joke about what? So Andre seems like he could be at 115 kg naturally. Yordan Sone versus Sandris say this. Look for the hook from Yordan, look for the top roll from Sandris. Whoever gets their move wins this match. Both young guys, both WAF world champions. Yordan Tsonev gets Sandris in a hook. Sandris cannot top roll him. Sandris has switched to the hook. It's an absolute war right in the center of the table. Sandris cannot move Yordan. Sandris cannot move Yordan. Neither of the guys are moving from the center. Wow, what a hook war. What a hook battle. Looks like Sandris is fading. Looks like Sandris may be fading. Yordan is calm. Yordan is confident. Wow. That's a great war. That's a great war. No, Yordan goes sideways. Sandris is also not moving. None of them are moving. Wow. That's a great match. That's a great match. Great match. Sandris is about to get the pin. Sandris was very close to the pad, but Yordan brings him back. Yordan brings him back. Wow. What a hook battle. Sandris gets behind his shoulder, about to press. No, Yordan just snatches him out of the press. Sandris gets behind the shoulder once again, and Yordan Tsonev gets the pin. Wow. That's a absolute one of the best rounds that we have seen this year. One of the best arm wrestling matches, at least this round. That was just amazing. There were a couple of moments where Sanders almost got behind his shoulder, and he was like that much away from the pad, and immediately Jordan was like with this side pressure hit. He brought Sanders from that press position and slightly out, and then he brought him back, and then he pinned him with his own side pressure and a slight press as well. You're crushing Aussie in the views. He's also doing live. Okay. Amazing hook battle. Sandris fought better than I gave him credit for. Yep. But that's not good for Yordan. He doesn't want these wars if he wants to go up against Devon after that. So equally matched in hook. That will 100% go down to endurance. Yeah. Sandris was about to press him down, like about to press him down a couple of times. But then that was like some raw, insane power. The way Gennady pulled Devon out of his tight position in the final round, that's the exact same thing that Yordan did a couple of times to Sandris in this round. What's the score? Yordan Sone 1, Sandris Sedis 0. Your mic is dying, Pradeep. Is it? Can you guys give me some feedback? Yeah. It's difficult to have these equal wars multiple times. It's best of 7. Best of 7 format because they have to compete. Audio is fine. Audio is fine. Thanks everyone for the feedback. I'm assuming because they have to compete after that as well. Like the final Devon versus Jordan match, it should be 6 round super match. That's what I'm guessing because the undercard was 6 round super match. Since they have to compete twice, both Jordan and also Brendan and Plamen. That's why the matches were best of 7. Once again, gets him in a hook, and Jordan is about to pin Sandris, but no, got stopped. Got stopped. Really good hook war. Jordan, yeah, gets the pin. No, not a pin. Not a pin. It looked like a pin. Wow, really close. Sandris gets a slight position. No, wow. It's over. It's over, man. Jordan Tsonev beats Sandris. It's over. It looks like it's over. Surprising to me. I thought that Sandris is going. Maybe Sandris will take this match. I was not sure Jordan can force him in the hook that easy. That easy. We kind of underestimated Jordan because he went in a hook against Toddzilla. Let's be honest. There was no chance there. And Jordan is much bigger now. Jordan is much bigger. At that time, he was like 105 kilos. And today he's probably 112, 13 kilos. Did a service to the community. Who? Yordan. Okay. I re-clicked and it's working now. Okay. Can 130 kg Levan beat 130 kg Devon? No. Both of them cannot seem to be able to get to 130 kilos. Yeah, I did say that. I did say that. It's good. It's good. Come on, Sandris, make a comeback. But it's good to see Jordan winning. It's good to see. I thought the man may be going back home after losing both matches, and it will not look good. He will not feel good after that. But Jordan on top rollable. Todd Hutchings top rolled Jordan Sorev Andreas. Todd Hutchings top rolled him. But that's when he was himself trying to top roll Todd. He never does that. Once again, the hook is set. The hook is set. Right in the center, right in the center. Jordan is looking patient. He's not attempting anything. Goes sideways, cannot finish. Goes sideways, cannot finish. Sandris is shaking. Sandris is shaking. It looks almost impossible that Jordan can get tired before Sandris. No, gets the pin easy. Gets the pin easy. Wow. It's getting easier. It's getting easier every single round. That's what we thought. It's difficult to have these equal amazing 1 minute long hook battles right in the center every single time. Somebody is going to get tired. It's a pleasure seeing Sanders lose. This will be more embarrassing for him than losing to Devon because Jordan isn't Devon. He's more evenly matched with Sanders now. Hopefully he can stay humble. Pradeep, why didn't they put Brandon match after this to give Jordan a rest before Brandon match after this? Maybe, yeah, but those two, they both were arm wrestling. So yeah, say they can go right after the match. I think that's what I was assuming it to be. Devon is in Sandris's corner. Because it would have made sense. First they go right-handed, then they go left-handed, and this match should have been the first match. This match is over. Quick recap, please. First match, Plamen Dimitrov 4-0 against Brandon Elsesser. Brandon stopped him a couple of times in this position, flop wrist position, but it was not enough. Plamen won 4-0. And this second match, Yordan Tsonev puts Sandris in a hook 3 times and beats him 3 times, 3-0. Scam Wars said this getting humbled yet again. Who can be next opponent for Yordan? Prudnik. I think Prudnik got Sonev. I think Prudnik is too strong for Sonev. Who else? Who else? Kidragali Ongarbayev versus Yordan Sonev. How about that? How about that? Kalinishenko. Yeah, Kalinishenko is a top roller. I don't know if he can top roll Yordan or not, but he looks strong. He looks strong.